Good Tuesday morning, Somerville Weather Watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Tuesday morning going into the rest of your day. Starting off, what do we have going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Absolutely nothing. We are nice and dry right now. But if we scroll our way out, see what's going on throughout the entire U.S., we do have some snowfall going on up here inside of the Northeast, going to Pennsylvania, New York. We also do have some sleet potentially going on in Michigan. Some rainfall going on over here inside of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, and then maybe even some snowfall going on over here inside of Colorado, Utah getting in on some, Nevada getting in on some, same thing, potentially, like a couple of isolated snow pockets in northern Idaho and western Montana. And then for the most part, maybe some isolated to scattered shower activity going on in California. That's about all that I can see right now, though. So now what's going on in terms of our cloud cover throughout the state of South Carolina? Well, cloud cover right now actually is it's kind of appearing more in the northern parts of the state, so like the upstate, maybe going to like the western parts of the state. But for the most part, clear conditions dominate everywhere else. If we go in and look at our cloud cover for the future, we start off here at 9 o'clock a.m., not p.m. You go in and push this forward. You can see that cloud cover will build as the day progresses. Here's 1 o'clock p.m. right here. See how cloud cover is building here? Going into 3 o'clock p.m., 4 o'clock p.m. Cloud cover continues. And then as we go all the way to 12 o'clock in the morning, we are still cloudy. So this will continue to be more of a not too much of a clear day. Not too much of a clear day, but it will start off clear for a lot of areas, but will cloud up. Now, what about for our current temperatures? Current temperatures right now around 48 in Somerville, 50 in Charleston, as well as 50 in Beaufort, 50 Hilton Island, even around a good 47 in Georgetown, 48 Myrtle's Inland, and 46 in Myrtle Beach, 44 inside of Conway, and even around a good 46 in North Myrtle Beach, 44 in Conway, and 44 in Sumter, 45 in Columbia, and 47 in Aiken, 47 in Greenwood, and 45 in Newberry, 46 Lawrence, and 43 inside of Greenville, 41 in Clemson, and 41 in Spartanburg, 39 Gaffney, 40 York, and Rock Hill. Air quality for today. For the most part, we have a little moderate area over there, from the upstate over into the Midlands, over inside the low country as well. And then if you're not inside the yellow, you're inside the good category over there in the eastern parts, the eastern low country, the Petey areas, the Grand Strand. So that's good air quality. Everybody else, moderate air quality, which is not quite unhealthy for sensitive groups yet, but it's kind of in that middle. High temperatures for today, you have around a good 72 in Greenville, 72 in Spartanburg, as well as 71 in Rock Hill, 72 in Cheraw, 71 in Dillon, 72 in Florence, and 73 in Sumter, 74 in Columbia, 74 inside of Orangeburg, 72 Moncks Corner, and 67 inside of Charleston, 70 in Georgetown, and 67 down there near Hilton Island, 74 in Orangeburg, Barnwell, and 73 in Aiken. So we are definitely very much warmer than we have been over the past couple of days. And even if we go on and look at our winds for today, winds will be picking up a little bit. Winds around 5 to 10-ish miles per hour, but other spots can go all the way from 10 to potentially 15, 20 miles per hour. And, now in terms of like how will that affect us and our temperatures, obviously, you have winds going on that will drop the temperatures down a little bit, drop the real feel down a little bit, but it's still going to be very warm today. And wind gusts today will be up to 15 to possibly 20, 25-ish miles per hour today. So make sure that you're watching out for that. Now, what about for our rainfall? Rainfall is not expected for today. Tonight, tomorrow, we're good. So this is going to be a nice day today for the most part. And then for our crazy score, we're at an 8. We are at an 8 for today. You might be asking, well, why are we at an 8? Well, for the most part, it's mostly because obviously it's going to be warm, it's going to be pleasant today. That's one thing, you might need, a jacket or a light coat for the chilly morning time. But, for right now, as we continue our way through, we're not really going to need that. Zero precipitation. Gusts will be a bit high. Sunny and dry statewide to start, but it will kind of cloud up as the day goes on. And then for the most part, it looks like that mainly that fog risk that we also had this morning is also pretty much gone, so that also takes it off as well. So for the most part, that's all that we have. And honestly, I think I'd have it a bit higher. Remember, I don't make these scores. These scores are completely automated. But I think honestly I'd have this a bit higher. Having in the mild category, or at least near the mild category, just because of the cloudy condition, and it's going to be a bit breezy as well. So honestly, I think that I would have this more in the mild category than calm, but that's just what I think. But I mean, really, it is no significant weather, really. SPC outlook: thunderstorms are not expected for today. Same thing with fire weather and excessive rainfall. So let's go ahead and look at the models, which is only one model that should only take about a couple of seconds. But if you want to push this forward, here's 9 o'clock p.m. right here, going all the 9 o'clock a.m., going into 12 o'clock p.m., and you can see it is nice and dry. We're not looking for any sort of rainfall at that time, or at this time, going all the way to 10 o'clock p.m., 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see, nice and dry. Now, as you go into tomorrow morning, though, going into late tonight, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that tonight, but that could potentially be a bit of an issue as you go into the morning time. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it. But dry today, no need for an umbrella, anything like that. And that's all that I have. If you have not hit the like button yet, go ahead and do so. Also, make sure that you go and hit the subscribe button if you also are new. Hit the share button, share with your friends, family members, acquaintances, people that you don't even talk to like that, because it is very important that we go and get this weather information out. But that's all that I have. Make sure that you tune in tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. with your Tuesday evening forecast update. And also tune in tomorrow morning for your Wednesday morning forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, and hit those two buttons if you're new.